one night would inspire artists throughout the centuries, engage the minds and hearts of scholars, and alter the lives of millions. Come, you don't want to miss this.
Miss what? Where are we going?
To the rebirth, the awakening.
The what?
The Renaissance. It's Christmas time in Italy. Look around, Nathan. What do you see?
Jugglers in the streets? People of all ages filling the square. Oh, churches. Beautiful churches going up everywhere. And look at all the fountains. The paintings, the sculpture. It's so real, so alive.
Do you see that woman? The one in the red and gold gown?
Yes, she's so graceful. Oh, and the gown, it's almost like a work of art itself.
And what of the music?
It's everywhere. Joseph, it's all so beautiful, it's almost too much to take, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And what of the presents and Christmas trees?
I don't see them. Where are they?
Nowhere, because there are none. The idea hadn't even been invented yet.
But I can still tell that,
what?
Well, that it's Christmas. Why is that?
Listen to the songs, Nathan. They'll tell you.
On this joyous Christmas day, sing Fum, Fum, Fum. On this joyous Christmas day, sing Fum, Fum, Fum. For a blessed babe was born. On this day of great and glory, in a manger poor and lowly, lay the Son of God most holy. Fum, Fum, Fum.
Thanks to God His holy day, sing Fum, Fum, Fum. Thanks to God His holy day, sing Fum, Fum, Fum.
Now we all our voices raise,
Sing a song of
grateful praise, celebrating song and story, all the wonders of His glory. Fum, Fum, Fum. Praise be now the Lord of us, sing Fum, Fum, Fum. Praise be now the Lord of us, sing Fum, Fum, Fum. For upon this day of glory,
when the Son of
God was born. In a manger poor and lowly, lay the blessed babe most holy. Fum, Fum, Fum. Fum, Fum, Fum. On this joyous Christmas day, sing Fum, 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 Fum,
Wow, it's just like Mary said, the joy. It's infectious, it's wonderful, it's so joyful.
And not a present or tree in sight.
No, just the celebration of the manger.
Yes. Well, it was more than enough to fill the air with the spirit of Christmas. That joy is what you felt on the streets of the Renaissance. And that's how you could tell it was Christmas back then.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What is it?
It just hit me, that's all.
What has?
Well, it is all about the manger, isn't it? That's what it all comes back to.
Yes, it does. Well, what is it, Nathan? Is something wrong?
I don't know, I was just thinking. Maybe that's why Christmas always seems so empty to me. Because it was all about the manger.
And why would that make it empty for you, Nathan?
I guess because I never believed. I always thought it was, I don't know, a myth.
Oh, it was no myth. Oh, it was more real than anything that had happened before or after it. Tell me, Nathan. You're an artist, right?
Right.
And as an artist, now you could have chosen any subject matter to sculpt, correct?
Yes, I guess so.
And yet, out of all the myriad of choices, all the things that could have caught your imagination, you chose to sculpt the Nativity. Why?
I don't know. I guess there were times when I wanted to believe, but it was never really real to me. Maybe that's why I sculpted it. I wanted to know.
I see.
What was it like? Can you tell me?
Oh, yes. Oh, I can still remember every detail, even now. The night was cool and strangely still, as if all of heaven was holding its breath. I could smell the sweet fragrance of fresh hay and feel the warmth of the sheep and oxen as they stood nearby. The star above us shone down. It was then that I heard his first gentle cry. I lifted that precious child from the loving hands of his mother and cradled him in my own arms. He was my son. Yet, he was the Son of Man. And then God incarnate gently wrapped his tiny fist around my finger, and later, around my very soul.
I wish I knew what that was like.
You can. Anyone can.
But I don't know how.
The only thing you must do is choose him. On that first Christmas morning, God gave us the first and greatest Christmas gift of all, his own Son. It's your gift this Christmas, Nathan, if you will just receive him.